Back then, if we could have heard each other's voices, everything would have been so much better. Hello everyone, today our team is going to analyze Koino Katachi, or A Silent Voice, directed by Naoko Yamada and written by Yoshitogi Oima on psychological grounds. Avoidant personality disorder. Avoidant personality disorder is one of a group of conditions known as personality disorders. These disorders in general are enduring patterns of behavior out of keeping with cultural norms that cause suffering for an individual or those around them. Avoidant personality disorder is grouped with other personality disorders marked by feelings of nervousness and fear. People with avoidant personality disorder have chronic feelings of inadequacy and are highly sensitive to being negatively judged by others. Though they would like to interact with others, they tend to avoid social interactions due to the intense fear of being rejected by others. Well, in this show, Shoya Ishida, a major character introduced in Koinu Katachi, was also seen struggling with this disorder. His personality changed after he bullied Shoko Nishimiya and got rejected and bullied by his friends and best friends. He was traumatized and internalized his feelings of regret and guilt from the abuse he caused to Nishimiya. One of the interactions we see will show you and his high school peers. It's him walking the halls of his school focusing on everyone's feet and assuming a cross on their faces and giving no one in the school any eye contact. He unconsciously impairs any possibility of making a friend or having an authentic interaction with another person by avoiding their eyes, stammering, and speaking slowly.
Bullying. Bullying is unwanted aggressive behavior among school age children that involves a real or perceived power imbalance. Both kids who are bullied and who bully others may have serious lasting problems. Bullying include actions such as making threats, spreading rumors, attacking someone physically or verbally, and even excluding someone from a group on purpose. The major plot around which the first half of the story revolves is bullying. Shoko Nishimiya is bullied day in and day out in her school by her classmates, especially Shoya Ishida, solely for her auditory disability. The movie shows us how deeply bullying can scar a victim's life, like how the gradually increasing bullying in her school forced Shoko's mother to withdraw her daughter from the school for her safety, as well as how it affects the life of the bully itself, where we get to see that when Shoya is framed to be the sole culprit of Shoko's bullying and he gets the tag of a heartless bully, all his friends leave him, rendering him to become a social outcast and a lonesome fellow. Cognitive dissonance. Cognitive dissonance is a theory in social psychology. It refers to the mental conflict that occurs when a person's behaviors and beliefs do not align. The psychologist Leon Festinger published his theory of cognitive dissonance in his 1957 book, A Theory of Cognitive Dissonance. The character that portrays this phenomena in the story is Miki Kawai. Miki is the class president of Shoya's class and acts as the typical petite, kind and polite girl, but many times when pushed to the limit, acts rude and even says mean comments. She remains conceited about her emotions and also portrays a heightened victim complex as seen when she was confronted about her also being a part of Shoko's bullying, to which she replied by bursting out in tears and saying that she never had done such a thing, when in reality, her staying quiet all along and not helping and emotionally supporting Shoko was indirectly a form of bullying. The bystander effect. Related to the previous fact is something called the bystander effect, which was found by Bibb Latané and John Darley and forms a major part of the bullying process. The bystander effect occurs when the presence of others discourages an individual from intervening in an emergency situation like against a bully or during an assault or other crime. The greater the number of bystanders, the less likely it is for any one of them to provide help to a person in distress. Apart from Miki Kawai, Almost all of Shoko's classmates were bystanders when she was being bullied by Shoya and the others, as none of them went out of their way to help the poor girl. Even though they never really indulged in bullying Shoko, the classmates not raising their voice against the act was not less grave and cruel than what the bullies did.
Guilt. Guilt is an emotional state where we experience conflict at having done something that we believe we should not have done. Guilt results when unacceptable ego directed behavior or ID based impulses conflict with the moral demands of superego. Guilt is one of the main themes of the film. When we see Ishida approach Nishimiya to give her the notebook, we see that Ishida saw Nishimiya as her younger self, thereby illustrating that he has not yet moved past that point in his life. He is still held back with his guilt. As Nishimiya was dealing with her own guilt. Guilt of being burdened for the people around her. She felt she was slowing people down with her disability, guilt of being not good enough. Self-blame. When we are self-blaming, it's often because we were conditioned from an early age to take on responsibility for things that weren't ours to carry. We see Nishimiya constantly apologizing throughout the film, and Ishida lives with the burden of guilt he feels for his primary school days. Nishimiya seems to think it's her fault for simply existing. She feels that her disability only acts as a burden to others, but there's also a moment where it prevents her from truly expressing herself. And there she tries to escape through seemingly the only path available to her. Suicide. Suicide is usually colored as something impulsive or spur at the moment, but in truth, in Ishida's case, the act is often preamble. In an article published in the official Journal of American Association of Suicidology, they found that among 153 suicide attempts, only 24% acted impulsively. In starting of the movie, Ishida is shown selling his items cause he's planning on taking his own life because of the action of the past. One could say it's Ishida's ways of feeling of escaping the burden as a final act on the final day. While Nishimiya was fighting her own demons, as Nishimiya always thought it was always her fault and said this. She thought because she is deaf, it made life harder for everyone around her, and that's why she is so apologetic and even apologizes for her own existence.
Friendship. Friendship is most important in life because friendship increases your sense of belonging and purpose, boosts your happiness, and most important, reduce your stress. They gave us to improve your self-confidence and self-worth. They help us in studies as well as in illness. When Tomiro Nagatsuka finding the address of Shoyo Ishida-sen to give back him cycle, then Shoyo Ishida realizes how good is that and become friend of Tomiro Nagatsuka. Shoyo Ishida realizes that Tomiro Nagatsuka become more attached to him, and that is the thing that brings a smile on Ishida's face. In this scene, Yuzuru Nishimiya was outside and it was raining, and Shoyo Ishida comes and gave umbrella to Yuzuru. Shoyo Ishida noticed that Yuzuru don't have shoes to wear, so Shoyo Ishida gave her old shoes to Yuzuru and she take them and wear. Since then, Yuzuru often hang out with Ishida and become his good friend. Forgiveness. Forgiveness is defined as letting go of past grudges or lingering anger against a person or persons. When you are mad at someone but you then accept his apology and are no longer mad. In the movie, a silent voice is shown forgiveness. In this scene, Shoyo Ishida-sen said to Shoko Nishimiya that
ごめんなさい。昔のことちゃんと謝ってなかったから。
in the last, Shoko Nishimiya forgave all his friends who hurt them.